Still feeling good? Mm-hmm. Looking good?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. You do. Ready? Mm-hmm. Europe, the Dutch, the Netherlands, we going international, baby. Yes, all the time I get requests to cover more European companies, and I almost said countries, that works too, but European companies. And today we'll be covering Guardenza. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, but I did try my absolute best. Guardenza is a company out of the Netherlands, and I'm excited to tell you guys about their beard oil, their beard butter, their beard balm, and their mustache wax, and give you really any information that I think will be valuable for you to learn about this company, to add them to a wish list, to consider purchasing from them, or to cross off and avoid altogether. We'll see how the chips fall today. Guardenza is a company, as I mentioned, out of the Netherlands, and they launched in 2016. So they've got some skin in the game. They've been around for about 5 years now, and they wanted to make a product that was able to show you that why use chemicals when you can go all natural. So they wanted to have all natural, all organic, when possible, ingredients to make the best possible experience for your beard. And they wanted to make it easy. They wanted to make it feel great on your beard, and they wanted to do it in a market where there are not a lot of companies when it comes to beard care, especially when you compare Europe to the United States. There are far more options here, but there are some gems. There are some quality companies over in Europe. Price. I like to rate every company based on a $1, $2, or $3 price rating compared to what I consider the market average. This one's a little bit unique because I had to get my math teacher on, aka Google. I just simply Googled it, and I do the conversion rate. So if you're watching this in the future, please keep in mind conversions are always changing, so this might not be the most up-to-date. You'll want to check and do the math for yourself. But a 1 ounce bottle, and yes, this is a 1 ounce bottle. Very unique. It's kind of skinny, but very, very high quality, very sturdy glass bottle here. I really like it. To me, it kind of gives the deception that there's more product in here, even though there's not. We've all probably seen like shampoo bottles where you're like, that one has to have more, but it's really the same amount in there. They did a really good job with this bottle. I really, really like this one. But a 1 ounce bottle goes for €14.95. Now, currently, the conversion to that is just under $18 American. So I would give this company, if we were selling a 1 ounce bottle, in America, for $18 or just under $18, they would get a solid $2 price rating. A sliver above what we see in the market average. But again, when we start picking hairs over, I don't even know if that's the proper term. Once we start splitting hairs, not picking hairs. Once we start splitting hairs over like $1 or $2 difference, we're getting a little bit too crazy there when some of you just went and bought like a $7 Starbucks drink. This is definitely a $2 international option. All right, welcome everybody. We have an international review today and an international beauty. This is Sam C.
Hi.
International, everyone around the world thinks you're beautiful. So.
I don't think that's what that means.
It does. I'm gonna go with that. If you guys hear little leprechaun footprints, no. Little leprechaun steps. It's just little Violet. She has like the heaviest feet of all time. She runs and it's like a typewriter, like tuck, 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 tuck. She goes crazy. So she just woke up from a 3-hour nap, which is crazy. We were super productive this morning. But we are here, and we looked up every which way possible, pronunciations, Dutch, Netherlands, their own site, videos. We couldn't find it. So we are going over the company, and of course I already did my intro, but how are you saying this name?
Guardenza.
Guardenza. If that is wrong, we apologize. We tried. We did our due diligence, but we're pretty sure that's what it is. Guardenza. Okay. So first thing first, they are from the Netherlands. This is a Dutch company. So they have a couple of interesting things. One that I want to show you is the oils traveled all the way from the Netherlands. And this is how the 3 oils came. In this container here.
I love it.
Isn't that super cool?
Love it.
Super, super cool. I don't know if you can see in here with the light, but it's got like form fitting for the oils
that's
at the
cool.
bottom.
Yeah.
So all 3 came inside of here.
I was gonna say I like the skinny bottles, and that makes sense on making fit in there.
And that's what I was going to bring up
like
next.
that.
I've never seen bottles like this.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have the normal balm tins and butter, which is interesting. And then kind of the similar, a lot of companies have this, if I can get it, the mustache wax slider. But I thought this was a really nice touch.
Yeah, I really like that.
So I thought that was cool because I've seen other versions of this. They're not completely unique, but just a good, safe touch. This thing is not going to bend or break.
Yeah.
So awesome. Okay, so we have a couple of different products today to review. We have oils, but they're actually 2 different scents for the balm and butter as well.
Okay.
So we're going to hop into this. I'm going to have you smell it, give your description, and I'm going to tell what is in it. Now, one big difference for the UK or Europe in general is compared to the US, they have to list all of their ingredients. In the US, by law, you have to list your carriers, but the fragrance blend is proprietary.
Oh.
So you don't have to put those ingredients that make up your fragrance and essential oils. But for them, they do. So you know exactly what fragrances are in here.
Okay.
All right, so our first one is King's Blend. King's Blend. So I'm not giving you anything. Just give it a little smell ski and tell us what you think. King's Blend. Now, one bit of advice I would give to this company is they have these great logos and great labels, but the scent is real teeny tiny.
Yeah, some of the writing is really
very,
small.
very hard to read there. My advice would be, at least for Americans, the scent and the name is a big deal. I would have it as big as possible on that label.
So, to me, it's like a mentholated scent.
Okay.
Like, very invigorating.
Yeah. So here are the ingredients, and bear with me if I struggle on these because, yeah, same kind of thing. They are very, very small. So this one is, and that's interesting you say that because I thought that too until I wore it. So I'll tell you what's in it, and then we'll go from there. The main scents that they have here are patchouli and black pepper. I know.
What?
I know. So now get the frame. I think this is more of a sweet patchouli. Is my hat straight? I feel like it's not. It's more of a sweet patchouli. Now think black pepper and patchouli.
No.
I didn't get, I got the same thing.
Yeah.
I got menthol, invigorating, then I put it in beard and it completely came to life. And now when I smell it, all I smell is the patchouli and the black pepper in there.
I still cannot tell you what patchouli smells like.
Yeah, it's a tough one. It's synonymous with hippies. It's a spicy, floral type blend.
Okay.
Yeah.
I still don't get that.
Yep, so for me, I like it way more in bottle than in actual beard. It's okay. I would likely not wear this one again because of the scent. I'm just not a big patchouli fan. All right, so that is the King's Blend. King's Blend. All right, next one is the original. The original here. So see what you think on that one. But that's funny because I thought the same exact thing. When I first smelled that, I was like, oh yeah. I put it in beer. I said, oh no. What's that, the Kool-Aid Man? Oh yeah.
Oh.
All right, what do you got for the original? And these
are very light.
Very, very light, which makes sense for an original, right?
So to me, it smells like a little bit of floral, a little bit of sweet, and a little bit of wood.
Okay, so I nailed this one, smelling it before even looking at the ingredients. So what you have here is bergamot, sandalwood, and then kind of a mix of the citrus type scents.
Okay.
So
I was right.
I think you were smack dab on there. I knew from the second that I smelled it, for the second I put it in beard, I knew it was a sandalwood scent. And that must be where you get the woodsiness from it. The citrus does blend in there well, but it definitely, the sandalwood, the woodsy side is what I get the most out of this. And unfortunately, I am not a fan of sandalwood. It's probably, I think, has become my most hated scent. I think it's past smoky. I think it's past alcohol scents.
What about like that Christmas spice?
Oh, clove. Clove is worse. Okay, clove is worse. If I had to have a battle and you got to wear one, I will take sandalwood over clove. You're right. You're right. You know me. But again, not in my wheelhouse, not my preference here as far as scent goes. Now, the one that I have in beard right now, and I actually only put this one in, how long ago you think? 2 hours? When did I shower?
Yeah.
Got back, it was about 2 hours to go within there. Smell my beard first. Got anything?
No.
No. So one thing I do want to say is it very quickly dissipates. I mean, within like 20 to 30 minutes, it was gone. So give this one a smell. And I think
What's
you'll
the
be.
name?
Oh, thank you. The name on this one is Vladivian. I don't know. I think I just butchered it.
I need my readers.
Yeah.
Vladivian.
Ooh, okay. Vladivian. The owners watch this like, no, those Americans. Like, hey, I'm known for my pronunciation. Not in a good way. I do it all the time in real life.
Mint.
Okay, so this one is
Also menthol. Menthol mint.
cedarwood, eucalyptus, sweet orange, and pine needle.
That's what.
Yeah, that
pine needle almost smells like mint.
It is in that same type of family for me, and I used to hate it, but now it's become one of my most loved scents when it's blended well. Mint, eucalyptus. What else did I say in there? Cedar. This is to me is real nature. It's not a woodsy scent.
It's like you're walking through a forest.
It's the top of a mountain.
Yeah.
It's
like fresh, clean.
Yeah, so nice. But it is such a bummer that it fades.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. Like almost immediate. I'm within an hour or two of taking a shower. Probably less than because I finished and then we had lunch.
Yep.
And so yeah, it was probably within the last hour. It's gone completely for her, for me. But I still like it. For me, when a scent goes away, that's okay. I'm not somebody that needs it all day. I like that refreshment when it goes in beard. I don't know if we've talked about it on the channel. Probably have. But we got some bath salts, the kind that you actually put in a bath, not the drug version. And they're, what are they? Vicks, Vapor Rub.
Yeah.
And you put them in the shower, and that first initial, it's like, oh, it's amazing. You just feel so fresh. Gone. Like within,
it lasts like 30 seconds.
Like seconds. It is gone. And it's such a bummer. That's kind of how it is with this, but I still use the Vicks salts.
But first and foremost, it's not meant for the shower.
Right, it is a bath. It is, but we're not the mayor. We're not bath people.
We're not bath people.
We're AK adults. Sorry, bath people. Sorry, bath people. That was a little bit harsh. But we like it still. And that's kind of the same thing with here. Is I love this oil. This will likely make it to my everyday use shelf where I can put it in the rotation when I'm not testing something. So I really like that one. Speaking of really liking that one, the beard butter is a tropical blend, which you already know. You already know the tropical.
Jeez.
Hey. Yeah, I use it.
Okay, it's tropical with
orange creamsicle.
With orange, yeah. Orange is like the main component.
Yep.
Component.
Yeah, is an M than an M. Yes.
My mouth wasn't
the compound
working.
pounds. It's a good tropical orange scent. It's borderline orange creamsicle.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep, but I really like it. All right, and then this one, the scent on here, I don't know. See if you can help me find a scent.
Where's the other one?
It's normally right there.
It's just.
And there's no scent.
Just natural?
I'm going to show you guys because you don't believe me. There's no scent listed. It's a different color than the original, but there is a scent to this. Okay. There's no doubt about it.
I almost feel like it's unscented.
Really?
And that's the
You think that's the naturalness of it?
Yeah.
To me, it's sweeter than what's natural.
Like it's very natural.
And this is the balm. Anybody who knows this channel, I hate balm with a passion. So I only used a little tiny bit. So I didn't really look into this one super. Okay, so there is citrus here. There's a lot, actually. Okay, there's bergamot, sandalwood, frankincense, and then we have some different kinds of like citrus type scents in here.
Okay.
So bergamot, sandalwood, frankincense. No. So yeah, I don't know what's up with the non-labeling. We're not missing it. And if we are, that's your fault. Not our fault here. We're pros at this. I'm just kidding. All right, but one more time with that said.
I mean, yeah. Okay, it's very, very light.
Yep.
So I guess it could be taken as like just like the natural stuff. Or
yeah.
Like just
so to me is a super subtle, super like cool, calm, everybody's gonna like it, manly kind of cologne. Smell it from just like a very light, very sweet cologne.
I get more of, when you say patchouli, that's that's patchouli to me. Okay. It's like a little bit hippie. It's not cologne at all to me. It's like a little bit dirty hippie.
Okay. And again, I'm not a big balm fan, so this is not one that I put through the ring. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. But I did try it. It is, and I'll talk about it in the feel section next. But yeah, very light, very, very okay. What is your favorite scent from these? Because for me, it is the Vladivian, that's what it is. Vladivian versus the tropical blends.
Yeah, those are probably my favorite too.
But I'm going to take the Vlad.
I'm going to take the tropical.
Okay. Yeah. I like the tropical, but I think it's pretty common. I think it's pretty done before.
Yeah.
This one, it's been dabbled with. We've had some of that nature, but it's pretty unique. I wish it lasted longer, but they're very strict with their fragrance laws in the UK and in Europe.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Far more than the United States. We're at like an infant period when it comes to fragrance regulations, aka there are none really. I mean, it's the FDA, but no one's ever been busted, and tons and tons of companies are violating fragrance laws. In Europe, before you sell your product, you have to get it tested by the government. Smart. So in the US, you do not. The barrier of entry is so low here. There, it takes quite a bit to be able to sell stuff. So, okay. Awesome. Sam C., anything going on in your life? Anything you want to tell the people?
A lot of laundry to do today.
Yeah, we got back from camping, and you guys will see this about a week later. We always film about a week ahead of time. And yeah, we had camping. It was a kind of rainy trip, so we were kind of confined all together. Our kids are crazy. The boys were actually pretty good. Violet's just crazy.
Yeah.
Nuts. So cute, so sweet, but so crazy. She has like the motor I have where she just goes. She doesn't stop. So yeah, we got a lot of laundry, and we actually canceled our next camping trip because it's supposed to rain for the full week. So we're just going to enjoy our house and relax and kind of do some stuff.
Couch.
Yeah. Likely not.
Watch TV.
We will watch some TV for sure. All right. Other than that, that's all we got.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, beautiful.
You're welcome.
Feel and beard. How do these products make my beard feel? How does it style and look? What are the ingredients like on paper? Let's break it all down. So first, I want to go over the oil most importantly, and I do have the oil in beard today. So to start off with, my beard is looking immaculate. I can say that for myself. I get to see myself over here. It is on point. It feels great, and all I have in is this exact oil right now. I'm just a couple of hours removed from the shower, and I'm still styling, still profiling. So let me lead off with that. Now let me hit you with the carriers that we have. I think I actually remember them, but it's grapeseed, argan, jojoba, and castor. Okay, very common carriers. Nothing exotic, nothing crazy there. Grapeseed, argan, jojoba, castor. Very well balanced. I would say that this is a medium thick viscosity, but kind of acts in a medium thin way. So in hand, it does have a little bit of body, a little bit of viscosity and thickness to it, but it doesn't stick. It's nothing that's gonna be any kind of problem in my beard. Now, the one where some of you are like, whoa, red flag, grapeseed oil. Some people do dislike grapeseed oil because it leaves their beard feeling crunchy. Others don't like it because it has one of the shorter shelf lives out there. I personally don't have the biggest problem with grapeseed oil. Sometimes it really, to me, seems like it's the source. I have experienced that crunchiness. I have experienced grapeseed oil go bad or have the scent get oxidized and go away quickly. With this one, as far as the feel and beard though, absolutely awesome. I mean, just straight up, the proof is in the pudding, the proof is in the beard that you see in front of you. All I have in is their oil. I've been using this very frequently lately, and my beard loves it. Absolutely loves it here. So you'll have to kind of weigh those pros and cons for yourself when it comes to that first ingredient being grapeseed oil. Now, their butter was very pleasantly surprising to me because you do not see a lot of great butters coming out of Europe, at least that I have seen, because they have some really strict laws when it comes to shipping and getting the product to the destination in the same way that it left it. It gets very complicated, and I'm by no means an expert on that. I've just dabbled with the laws and talked to some companies. This butter is very soft, very nourishing, and I enjoy the absolute heck out of it. This is absolutely awesome here. Let me hit you with some of the ingredients that we have. Avocado butter, coconut oil, beeswax, and then we get into the shea butter, and then the oils come after that. And then it looks like we also have some cocoa butter down the list, and we have some pineapple oil, which is a new one to me. I wonder if that is probably a part of the scent, the fragrance, which is so unique because in the US, we don't get to see those breakdown of the scents. I love that. I borderline wish that the FDA would make that a requirement. I know some of the companies are rolling their eyes. Oh, there goes Dan again. Hey, I think it would be cool to see those scents there, and some of you are like, well, they're gonna steal my blend. No, they're not. There's only so many combinations you can have. This one smells awesome, but it's a very, very small, soft, very, very smooth butter that we have here. I didn't even bring anything to wipe my hands off with. I hate getting all greasy, but it is, I mean, it melts down immediately. I'll put some on my elbows here so you guys can get an idea. It is so nice and so smooth. I am loving their butter, and I'm also loving their oil. Now, to the other products that we go. All right, let me get all the grease. I hate getting my hands greasy when I film. You guys, I don't know if you can peek into my head a little bit. You're like, because then I touch the screen, there's grease. That's okay, that's all right. Their balm is very, very firm. The first ingredient on their balm is beeswax. If that gives you any idea, most of the balms that we see do not have beeswax as the first ingredient. Usually it's second or third. I've only used this once. I used a very small amount. If you are looking for a firm balm, this company gets it done. I do believe personally that they have the perfect line of kind of viscosity and thickness. They have a medium thick oil. Awesome. They have a very soft, very smooth, melts down beautifully, zero grit, zero hassle butter. That's what I want. And what a balm should be is offering a big part of styling. You should have some nourishment. It should be good for the hair, but it also should be primarily to style your beard. The balm does that. This stuff is really, really hard. And they also offer mustache wax, which this one has beeswax and then lanolin, which you have the strong beeswax, but the lanolin allows it to be a little bit more malleable. Now, my thoughts on the beeswax or on the mustache wax, I did not use it. I absolutely tried it. I went months of trying different kinds of mustache waxes. I just really, really hate the feel of restricting my mustache. So I'm not even going to front and try to say, oh, this is good. I just didn't use it, and I'm not going to until someday when I come around to mustache wax. I'm going to keep this. Maybe when I make a mustache wax video, I'll include this one. But it seems like it's got the puck likeness in there. Seems like a really firm, really great quality ingredient list, but I can't give any personal experience. So Feel and Beard for me, fantastic, but you will want to look at those ingredients if you want to see, hey, maybe you have a personal preference, maybe you don't. As always, put your own work into that. Put your own thoughts into the ingredient list and how you think it'll work for your beard. To conclude, I always like to give my recommendation or not and let you guys know if this is a company I stand behind that maybe you should consider spending your hard-earned money on, or again, maybe avoiding. If you are in Europe, this is a top 2 European company that I've ever tried. And I don't say that lightly. I've tried 20 plus companies from Europe. This is easily in the top 2, especially when it comes across the board of products. That beard butter is a game changer for in Europe. So if you're someone that is looking for products over there, people are always complaining, oh, in America, you have the best ones, you have this, you have that. I know, we're very fortunate, we're very lucky, but you do have options over there. This is one that I can wholeheartedly recommend. Now in the US, is it worth it? I don't know, right? The shipping is probably going to be a little bit steep. Your wait time is going to be a little bit longer. If you want to go international, you want to try something new, I do believe these are quality products that worked really, really well for me. But again, we have tons of great options in the US. I'm not saying like, hey, you got to go buy this one. I really think this video will stand for being the European beardsmen, the European viewers that are like, I need a good option at home. Boom, the Netherlands has you covered. Question, has anybody heard of this company? Has anybody personally tried them? Also question, what are your favorite European companies? If you don't mind, leave those down in the comments. Maybe I'll explore some that I haven't tried. Maybe guys will kind of get their eyes open. But again, I do wholeheartedly recommend this to any of my European brothers out there. Thank you guys for watching. Dan C. Bearded. Stay bearded and stay positive.